Hey y'all, I am here today with a word titled God Will Be Right There. Okay, check it out. God has different paths in life for each one of us. Sure, there are times when He will send certain people alongside us to walk with us, to assist, encourage, and uplift us, but no one will be able to continue the entire journey with us. Okay, some may enter in at the beginning of our journey, some in the middle, and others at the end. But since they too have their own paths to walk and crosses to bear, no one can be there every single moment except Jesus. Amen. He is the only one who can and will be right there with us, sometimes leading and guiding us, other times walking beside us and, holding our hands, and other times walking behind us to watch our backs and keep us from the enemy that tries to sneak up on us and catch us off guard. And there will be times when He sees we are weary and worn out that He will simply carry us. My God. Okay, so nobody in life, I don't care who it is, even our parents, at some point, they may die or, we may move away, we get married, whatever the case may be. Nobody can be there every single second of our life. Okay, as we walk the journey of life, there will be people who, fall by the wayside, people who we thought that, had our backs to death do us part. We thought that they really was ride or dies. They will just betray us, you know. Sometimes they have to leave for whatever reason. They may move to another state. They may get married, have children, whatever the case may be. Everybody has their own cross to bear. Nobody can be there with you every single second except for God. So we have to learn to depend on God. We have to learn to trust God. We have to learn to seek God above all else. And we have to learn how to stand on our own 2 feet at times. Okay, simply depending on God alone. And we can't get mad at other people when they're not able to be there with us every single time we call. Okay, people have their own stuff going on. So we get so easily offended when we call somebody and they're not home, or they always seem too busy for us, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes it is wrong of them. But then sometimes, like I said, people just have their own stuff. Everybody is going through something, especially in today's world. It is a lot going on. Okay, so have grace and mercy on other people the same way that God has grace and mercy on us. Okay, on you. All right. So that's it. I'm not going to go too much deeper with that. Just trust God and just realize that, He is the only one you can truly, truly depend on at all times. It's not fair to expect certain things from other people that we're not always able to give to them either, because we have our stuff, right? Okay. So just, be a little kinder to people. Be a little more compassionate, a little more understanding when people aren't there for you, and not take everything so personal all the time, because everything is not about you. Sometimes people, like I say, going through a lot worse than what you are, that you just have no idea about because they didn't talk to you about it. Okay? So, again, instead of getting upset and angry with people, go to God. Trust God. You'll never get let down. Okay, He may not act in your own timing, but He's always right on time. He'll always be right there. And anything He allows you to go through, it is because He has a purpose that is good for you. Amen. So just trust God and just know that no matter what, and if it is somebody else that He needs to bring in to help you, a person physically, He will do that. But again, trust Him instead of, people. They always let you down one way or another, even if it's not intentional, the same way you let others down, even when it's not intentional. Okay. All right, y'all, that's it. That's the word for today. I pray it blesses somebody. And if it has, I ask you to please hit the like, follow, or subscribe button, depending on your platform. And until next time, God bless you and much, much love.